Extra time. Tom Latham, well, the time has finally arrived. We're off to England. Can you summarise the feeling in the group here tonight?
Yeah, it's obviously nice to finally check in and get our boarding pass already for the flight. So it's been a long time since we've been overseas. March last year when we came home from Australia, those one-day series. So it's been a long time between flights, but yeah, looking forward to getting on the plane and getting over to London.
Yeah, usually when you're going on tours, you're thinking solely about cricket, a little bit of travel. This is going to be quite a little bit of different tour. Can you tell us about how the team's prepared for the differences on this tour, given the current pandemic?
Yeah, obviously the uniqueness of what's going on around the world at the moment and all the precautions that need to be taken with travel and flights, and the boys have had a really good few weeks training down here or down at Lincoln. So the boys are prepared well, and yeah, it'll be interesting once we get over there, a few days of quarantine in our rooms by ourselves, and then training in small groups. So as I said, it is a unique tour and things are going to be slightly different this time, but I think once we all get together as a group over down in Southampton, then boys will be fizzing to go.
Yeah, you've toured England before. What comes to mind when you think about touring there to play Test cricket?
I think obviously Lords is the massive one. Playing Test cricket at Lords is sort of the ultimate, and Test cricket is the pinnacle, and to play it in England where it's so traditional it's a really cool time, a really cool place to play Test cricket, and it's great news that there'll be a few crowds there as well. Not full capacity, but at least there'll be some support there, support there too. So yeah, looking forward to getting stuck in.
You just quickly touched on your preparation at Lincoln. Can you just go into that a little bit more detail and how well you think that has prepared you for over in England?
Yeah, it's been great. The weather held out nicely at Lincoln, so we had a couple of outdoor nets and a few nets in the marquee as well. So we had a few scenarios, bowlers bowling outdoors and batters obviously facing the Duke ball, which is going to be the main difference for us, is getting used to the Duke ball. So yeah, guys have played with it before in the past, but I guess it's familiarising ourselves with that and how it reacts differently to the Kookaburra.
World Test Championship final, a lot of talk about that. How are the team going to sort of, I suppose, take this series? I mean, obviously you've got 2 games against England first. How do you sort of assess what's going to come in this tour?
Yeah, it's another unique situation where you play 2 Test matches against England and then a one-off Test match against India, which is completely different to what we used to in the past. So I guess for us it's about trying to focus on those first 2 games initially, and then obviously move our focus towards India. So obviously it's a great preparation leading into that final, but again, those Test matches aren't preparation for that final. It's important that we go and play our brand of cricket there and look to build up a bit of momentum leading into that final. So yeah, it's certainly an exciting couple of months ahead.
We've obviously had the New Zealand guys training here. We've got some of the guys in the Maldives, and Baldy will join us later. What would it be like, do you think, when everyone gets back together and actually outside training and preparing for a test?
Yeah, everyone's been in so different circumstances around the world, and obviously at Lincoln and a couple of different flights. So yeah, I think by day 8, when I think we're all out to train together as a group over in Southampton, then I'm sure the guys will be fizzing for the old soccer volleyball for a warm-up. So I'm certainly there'll be a fun time.
Tom Latham, he's a consummate traveller. I mean, tell us what do you got heading into this travel journey?
A bit of Netflix. Hopefully see what's on movie-wise, but it's obviously a late flight tonight, so hopefully get a bit of kip, then Singapore, and then see what happens that second leg to London. So yeah, as I said, I haven't done it for a long time, but looking forward to getting on the plane and getting over there.
And you got a plan for isolation over there as well, a bit more Netflix, or what do you think and take up a hobby?
A little bit of study actually. Yeah, get stuck into that. So a little bit. It's only 3 days, I think it is. So yeah, a little bit of time a bit of downtime over there, and we're looking forward to getting out. That's for sure.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.